Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon God damn it, I keep on saying that. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I'm just so in, after doing 40 videos of that, and that same introduction for, 25 of them, I mean, that's just what I've been saying, even though I'm 7 episodes into this LP. Either way, I'm KoopaNinjaBros. This is episode 7, as I just relayed. We are in the middle of a big ocean. Now, there's a few things that I'm going to talk about in this episode. A, I'm an idiot, and that is why this is post-commentary. See, what I did before was I did my live recording. I got home, and I just started to I did some practices first, just to see, and then I went to go do the whole thing. And what I did is I got in and I started recording, and I was at 6 minutes, and this was my third attempt at recording because I wanted one whole straight thing rather than stopping a recording at 5 minutes and then doing another recording right afterwards, and then just in case that one failed, I'd still have the other one. So yeah, that was my mistake, and what wound up happening is I saved after this part right here, and I'll get to this part, don't worry, because I am flying around, because I was supposed to be talking while I was going to each of these little dots, but, yeah, I was flying around talking about these little dots. I saved before the fight, before the final Frieza fight, and, yeah, when I failed, I went to go back and do it again, like I normally do, which is, I quit out without saving, and then I just go back in, but I had saved past this part, so I couldn't talk about it or say anything, so, yeah, so that's what happened. But I went back through, did this whole post-recording thing now, and anyway, 2 minutes in, if you're wondering why I'm sitting here, is that these three little dots, and I'm going to try to say this kind of fast, these three little dots represent 3 different stories, or 3 different endings to the Namek saga that you can pick. The bottom right one is Frieza, the left one, all the way to the left, which I'm going to now, is a Super Vegeta thing, which I'll get into third, and then the top one, which I was just at, is a cooler one. Now, the bottom right one is the one that we're going to be doing, because it's the one in the story, and I want to go by the story for the first, playthrough, and I may show these 2 alternate endings, it depends, but I will talk about them, so it's not like you'll be missing anything. But, bottom right is Frieza, like it normally would be. Top is Cooler, and what will happen is you'll mistake Cooler as Frieza. He'll be like, no, he's my insignificant brother, how dare you mistake him for me, or something like that, something along those lines. That's how Cooler is. And then you'll fight Cooler, you'll beat Cooler, and that will be all happy and fun, and the same ending, that same little, where that announcer, or where the narrator talks, that will still be the same. But, anyway, I'll talk about the other 2 after this.
No, this is not good. It's Frieza.
You miserable pest! You caused me pain, and for that you will all pay!
No, stop it! Frieza! Goku! You've destroyed so many innocent lives already, and now Krillin too!
Okay, so, I don't know how many people listen to Megadeth. Probably not much, but don't those, the one, little riff right there remind you of the beginning of Devil's Island, if you've heard that song? I do like that music, so sorry if you guys don't like that, but that's what it is. So it kicks you back out into the menu, so you can do whatever, set your skills the way you want to. You have one last check of the map and all that, so I fly around. So I can talk about those other 2 dots, or the other 2 stories. Now, Cooler, I already said that. Super Vegeta, what happens is, Vegeta somehow, someway, transcends before Goku, and as he transcends, he decides to be cocky and brave and heroic and all that junk, and goes and finds Frieza, takes him out, destroys his ship, destroys the Ginyu Force space pods, avenges his planet and his father and everything, and then wants to challenge you because you beat him, obviously, and he's really pissed about that. You'll fight Super Vegeta, you'll beat him, and then the cool thing about that one is that Cooler will still be there. So it's like 2 fights in one. So I personally, see, here's where I saved, and I wound up using this clip and having to split it into 2 sections anyway. So, anywho, the thing about those two, I mean, I just think they're really cool additions to the game. Adds diversity, it adds some uniqueness, and it adds replay value. So I just think it's a really cool concept overall, and it's one of the reasons why I like this game so much better than the first 2 Budokais and then the Tenkaichi series.
Just what are you?
I am the hope of the universe, the voice of all the innocent lives you destroyed. I am Goku, and I am a Super Saiyan.
So now it's fight time. This is a pretty damn long fight, so stay in tuned. And I don't act like a pussy this time. I actually get in and fight. Like, I'm not just like running away the whole time, although that's what I was doing in some of my other takes. But I was like, you know what, I'm fed up with this. I'm gonna fight him the way I normally would fight someone who is like at least somewhat decent, and it worked out to my advantage. So, and there's no viral heart disease. I don't use like a Sensu Bean or anything. So I mean, this is a legit one-on-one, almost equal health against a Z difficulty opponent with no concentration on or anything at only Super Saiyan 1, and I'm able to win. So at least this battle is giving me somewhat of some sort of redemption with like my whole cheap tactic of using viral heart disease, which I might not be using at all for the rest of this LP. I will only use it if it's really that hard of a battle, if it's giving you that much trouble, which might happen. Although I think the special, like, what is it? I can't think of the word to describe it. The special... Man, I can't think of the word. Either way, the special thing of the one Super Boo fight is that the life goes, like, your life meter goes down, so you can't, like, you have to keep on going. So viral heart disease wouldn't do anything for that. But if it's not, later on in the LP, I will use it for that, because I hate fighting Super Boo. I hate it with a passion. It's awful, it's awful, it's awful. It's probably one of the worst experiences in the world. I just hate fighting Super Boo. So, anyway. I'm not really sure what I was talking... Oh, yeah, with the replay value and everything. There's not much more I could say about that. But, I mean, it is really cool, and I do really enjoy that about this game. And, I mean, I just like this game so much better than all the other ones. I mean, even the graphics, to me, are somewhat impressive. I mean, you may not like cell shading, but I think this is one of the examples. And a lot of people also thought this was a really good example of cell shading, like, done right. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. But I think it was really cool. Missed the KO right there, but not long. Also, quick thing, if you guys saw that video of where Cell and Frieza are in this what's supposed to be hell, it's really not. It's just that Namek in its exploded form. So there's a bit of trivia. They're not really in HFIL. They're just in the exploded form of Namek. So keep that in mind. If you're ever in a Dragon Ball Z trivia, which I don't know if that question will ever pop up. I, personally, if I held a Dragon Ball Z trivia, I would totally put that as a question, because I'm sure no one would get it.
Give up your evil ways, Frieza. Otherwise, we'll meet again.
This can't be happening. It can't be.
And an unlock, Frieza is unlocked, so it's pretty cool. His whole background is red and everything, and Goku winds up killing Frieza, by the way. Not spoilers.
Gohan and the others return safely to Earth, thanks to the Namekian Dragon Balls. However, Goku remains on Namek to resolve things with Frieza. The battle is so intense that the planet itself...
Alright, well, I mean, you can read it. There's something I also wanted to say, that I forgot to in the last couple of videos. My friend ShadowMarioGuy, as I've mentioned him before, and Caboose has, has started and is on episode 5 already of his first LP, Mystical Ninja. So I'm going to link it in the description, and I really implore you guys to check it out because it's really funny, it's really awesome. It's a cool game that I've actually never played, so it's fun to watch him play that, and I don't know, it's just really nice, and I'd like to see if you guys would like it too. So anyway, I'm Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.